Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss A Deadly Threat to My Family. With an unwieldy title like that, you know this has to be a Lifetime thriller, and it is. Premise here is pretty simple. There's a married couple, they seem super happy, seem to have their lives together, they're financially stable, they got a beautiful home, everything's kind of going their way until a sister-in-law shows up and is in a real dire situation because she's just escaped from a cult. You know, she needs a place to go to kind of to hide out and get her head together, get back on her feet. So, the wife is like, hey, of course we'll let your sister stay here, no problem. Except for a lot of weird stuff starts to happen. Little strange Blair Witch type stick things start to appear all over the place and just weird vibes. And she starts to express this to her husband. And of course he's like, oh, you're crazy. Why would the cult come here to get a member to get a member back? And there's some looming like apocalypse according to this cult. So this is all happening on like this like timeline as well. And that's kind of the premise here is, is the cult really interested in him, or is she just, losing her mind or whatever? Is this cult real? Is there an apocalypse coming? So this movie is okay. I feel like it's acceptable in every way. Like the performances are okay, the story's okay, the production values are okay, but ultimately it just doesn't entertain. It never gets any real like momentum going. The tension isn't that palpable. There's not a lot of suspense. It's a thriller that doesn't have any thrills, and that's a shame because this is a really interesting concept, especially with the weird Blair Witch things. Like, I feel like there's so much cool stuff that could have happened here, and ultimately we're left with a middle of the road thriller that doesn't really it's not bad or, anything, but it's just not good. It's just kind of like there. And I feel like there's a lot of Lifetime movies out there, and there's a lot of other thrillers and even like cult themed movies out there if you want something in this genre to watch. So anyway, I can't really recommend A Deadly Threat to My Family because it just wasn't, it's just kind of like blah. It was just there. So anyway, that's my review. If you want to check out more, you can go right here on YouTube to my movie review playlist with over 1,000 reviews. And then you can also go to my website, markfusion.com. But thank you so much for watching this review. I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.